You know, The Joker was one of those movies I was extremely unsure about. I knew Todd Phillips as a director was great with comedy. I knew Joaquin Pheonix is just a terrific actor, full stop. But I just was unsure about a movie focused on the Joker. What was it going to be about? Was it going to really offer anything substantial? And for me, it became one of the biggest surprises of the year. Now, it's been attributed to the fact that it's kind of copying the style a little bit of Taxi Driver and the kind of comedy. And you hear these kind of things a lot. This is what we're aiming for. This movie goes after that and achieves it and creates such a suspenseful, brilliant build-up of a character study. So rarely have I seen done this well before. Now, of course, at the heart of this, you get a fantastic performance from Joaquin Pheonix, who just knocks it out the park. His Arthur Fleck is one of the best iterations of the Joker. Of course, it was always kind of going to be, because it spent all the time focusing on this character. And it's not really so much about his actions, but it's about his mindset. What makes him the person that he is? What failings does he have? What faults does he have? As well as what sparks of greatness in him does he have? And there is lots peppered throughout this performance. You get moments where the Joker, or Joaquin Pheonix, Arthur Fleck, is made up within his clown, and he's just free to be this fantastic personality, this person who has the music in him, who dances, who's so elegant with his moves, who just loves doing what he's doing, and has a sheer zest for it. And you can see it. And when he's out of that makeup, when he's being himself, he's very demure, he's very put upon, he's sullen and withdrawn, and it comes across within the performances. There's moments where he tries to eke out without the makeup and try to be him, and he gets shot down and makes him more introverted within himself. You get this fantastic idea of why this laugh is such an atmospheric moment throughout the movie. It's disturbing. It's something that most people don't understand why he's doing it, and because people don't understand, they put upon it. They put on their own reflections of their insecurities onto Arthur because of it, because they don't know how to react with this person. They treat him in a kind of poor manner because of that, because of their lack of understanding or empathy to his situation, misreading a situation for something else. But the thing that brought me back to the Joker several times was the filmmaking. I love the way this thing is shot. I love the depth of focus that they're pushing and pulling with lots throughout the movie. I love where they focus certain attentions. I love the handheld feel of it that gives you this kind of voyeuristic feel, the way it's always languishing outside of a door frame, shooting Arthur through it, the way it just feels odd. The little touches they add to it as well, you know, the mounting garbage that's just spilling onto the streets of Gotham, that's building up throughout it, all of this human waste that's coming back to haunt the humans, much like the way Arthur is feeling like a bit of rubbish cast aside because people don't want or understand him, and he's going to come back onto these people. I loved all these little elements that build up this fantastic movie. And of course it gets to this crazy finale, this last 20 minutes, which is just amazing. It's the kind of thing you wanted to see, the Joker in full effect. But again, it's not overly glamorized, it's not in your face, it's not comic booky. It's based very much in reality in the way it's done. I loved when he goes full Joker at the end. But there's just so many things throughout the movie, the little touches, the little moments, the parts that don't really mean much, but they do. They go by in a blink of an eye. But when you go back and check the movie out, as I've done a couple of times, you start to notice these little touches, these little flourishes that just add so much to the movie. It's just tremendous to watch. I think The Joker is going to be regarded as a standout movie. A watershed moment for not just comic book movies, but just movies in a modern era. Something that transcends just the typical comic book movie. It's a fantastic character study. It tackles mental health issues in such an interesting way, showing someone who has an issue that people don't understand and how their misunderstanding can create more problems for that character. It's just a wonderful movie, both on the filmmaking and on the performances. And this is something that when I walked out the first time, the key feeling I had with it was an uneasy feeling of the atmosphere. It made me wince, it made me cringe, it made me feel uneasy in my seat as I watched it, and it wasn't something that I felt I really wanted to go back and see again. but I forced myself to go back to it, and I found more and more aspects that I absolutely love in it. This is going to be high up in my end of year list because it's just masterfully done in all fronts. If you haven't seen Joker, what are you waiting for? It's a terrific movie, fantastic, bordering on one of the best of the year. Highly recommended. What's your thoughts on Joker? Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man vs. Film.